Founded 6 years ago, the European Animal Research Association, or EARA, is a communications and advocacy body representing the biomedical and animal health sectors. It is also a member of the Consortium for Public Outreach on Animal Research, a global alliance of advocacy groups on animal research. EARA's mission is to inform people about the continued need for and benefits of the humane use of animals in scientific research, and to improve public awareness and understanding of the use of animals for biomedical research, the standards of animal welfare, and the principles of the 3Rs. EARA has close to 100 member organizations in 20 different countries across Europe, with offices in London and Brussels. EARA members are from public research institutions, such as universities, representative bodies, such as FEMS, and private biomedical research bodies, including drug companies, contract research organizations, as well as animal breeders and other suppliers. EARA activities include partnerships with local networks to develop transparency agreements to promote greater public awareness, events and workshops, including webinars across Europe, explaining how to improve communications and the importance of openness, communications and media training with practical advice on long-term communication strategies, crisis management, website development, and how to respond to media inquiries. And finally, raising awareness by highlighting the benefits of animal research via publications and social media. Following on from the success of the UK Concordat, launched in 2014, EARA and its partners are putting in place agreements all across Europe. In Spain, more than 140 institutions have now signed the Transparency Agreement, making it the largest in Europe. 18 institutions are signatories in Portugal, and 18 institutions are signatories in Belgium. The institutions that sign an agreement make 4 commitments. Speak with clarity about when, how, and why animals are used in research. Provide adequate information to the media and the general public about the conditions research is carried out in. Develop initiatives that generate greater knowledge and understanding in society about the use of animals. And finally, report annually on progress and share their experiences. EARA works collaboratively with the European Commission to improve openness on animal research in line with EU Directive 2010/63. Among those projects are better communication of EU statistical reports on animal use to audiences across Europe, EARA's 2018 survey of more than 1,200 institutional websites to assess their level of openness, and an EARA working group which identified how to simplify the language used in non-technical project summaries. Since 2018, EARA has worked with FEMS, supported by the Society for Neuroscience, to deliver a series of events in institutions across Europe. The aim has been to encourage researchers and institutions to be more open about the animal research they carry out. Watch out for announcements on the 2020 events. EARA provides both face-to-face training for researchers, technicians, and communications staff, as well as a communications handbook for all EARA members. Our weekly news digest features research and issues about animal research and highlights good examples of openness and transparency. EARA has 16 different Twitter accounts across Europe, plus a dedicated page on Facebook and LinkedIn. When the EU produced its first comprehensive statistics on animal use in Europe earlier this year, EARA was the first organization to post the figures on its Twitter feed and give greater detail and context on what these statistics mean with case studies and infographics. EARA has produced a dedicated coronavirus page on its website and has also produced an interactive map listing all the research on COVID-19 involving animals that is happening across the globe. How can you get more involved in animal research communications? Subscribe to the EARA News Digest and social media. Become an EARA Twitter ambassador. Ask your institution how it raises awareness about the animal research that it conducts. Or suggest your institution joins EARA. Many thanks for taking the time to find out about EARA and enjoy the rest of the FENS Forum.